This is Trooper. He's a pretty nice guy. His playstyle has a few simple blueprints. Either you take the gunboat, or you take a banner and be a team player. I mean, there are a few shotguns you can use in some niche loadouts and playstyles, but if you use one, the majority of the time you'll end up having to go to Google Translate to figure out what Egyptian spell you had put on your family. Anyways, for a while now, the gunboats have reigned as the most effective secondary, as they provide so many movement opportunities, and make the game essentially run on easy mode. However, the gunboats do have one flaw, and it's not with the gunboats themselves, it's with your rocket launcher. Unless you have 4 rockets in your clip, then you're kinda screwed. Here's why. It really puts a cap on your offensive capability. Trooper is one of the most offensively capable classes, but what makes him so satisfying and rewarding is rocket jumping. That feeling when you hit the perfect rocket jump into a market garden just fills you with dopamine. The general strategy goes something like this. Rocket jump in with your first rocket, explode some people using 2 rockets, maybe even hit a nice market garden if you're lucky, and then use your last rocket to dip to the nearest source of safety, such as a doctor, dispenser, or health pack. Now, yes, there are variations, but the key idea stays the same. You see the problem now? Unless you have 4 rockets, your attacks will be lackluster, to say the least. Now, luckily, most rocket launchers have a clip size of 4, but sometimes this changes. But all of these have sizable upgrades to counteract this. The black box is one of these weapons. You take 1 rocket from the clip, and in turn receive some health on hit. Pretty simple. All these weapons don't have as much rocket jump potential, but they still do serve a pretty good use. Apart from the trash this video is about, say hello to the Maverick. Actually, can you Uber? Thank you.
Oh my god, good job.
Uber. Alright, so what is the Maverick? It's a rocket launcher that not many people really like, for a good reason, and that being, as you saw from those clips, it is an absolute monster. Even somebody with no skill whatsoever can get a 5 kill streak within a good 2 seconds using the Maverick, not giving it a good name in the community as a crutch weapon, and it's a really, really boring weapon. But let's break down why it's such a hated side grade. Here are the stats. Plus 20% projectile speed, plus 15% damage bonus, plus 40% damage fall off, which is hidden. This allows it to deal 128 damage at point blank, wiping out mini sentries in 3 out of the 9 classes in 1 hit. Now, let's look at the negatives. Minus 20% explosion radius. Okay, so it's just a baby direct hit? That's a bit overpowered. Wait, I think I forgot something. Oh yeah. Minus 25% clip size. This makes it so you have 3 rockets, meaning no good rocket jumping. Also, it has a rocket arc, which is just... why? It makes rocket jumping even more tedious than it already is, because of how pogoing works. Instead of the rocket going right below your feet, it goes slightly off course, so you have to fire a bit before normal. But if you master pogoing with the Maverick, you travel at like Mach 1. Like, what the hell is this? Alright, we know the stats. But how does the weapon play? Well, as we know, it's pretty good. Dealing 128 damage on a meat shot is a bit overpowered, while most of the time you'll be dealing a bit below that, it will still bring consistent death when combined with a pocket doctor. By itself, it's probably one of the best non-trollper primary weapons for Trooper. All you do is go in. Oh, there's an enemy? Oh no. No, there isn't. He's gone. Honestly, the worst thing about the weapon is the hate crimes you'll be delivered in chat by angry gamers who got killed by your very balanced loadout. There is a way to make gamers very, very angry with a loadout that will certainly deny your passage into the afterlife, but hey, you'll top frag 1 game until you get vote kicked. Very worth it. Trust me. This loadout paired with a crit medic can get you over 500 effective health and make it your rockets deal up to 309 damage. One hitting every class in the game. This is the loadout I've been using with the Maverick the whole video. I call it the tank. Primary, the Maverick, secondary, the battalion's backup, and melee, the escape plan, so you don't lose your kill streak. This can be changed, but escape plan is the best. But how does this loadout work? So, the Maverick, because for a non-trooper playstyle it's a direct upgrade from stock. Battalions, because like every 10 seconds or so, you have 50% more health, on rage, and 30 more permanent health. So you could say it's mildly OP. And the escape plan because it's good to run away with, and also make sure to get pocketed by a crit doctor so you get to read more funny Roblox friendly insults like, I wish you would step on a Lego, or I wish you'd stub your toe, and then watch them get banned because Roblox moderation is just absolutely amazing. Here's how to use it. Just walk forward and left click. It's just Arsonist 2.0. Okay, I'm joking, but that's basically it. I mean, there is some strategy, which is just to switch to the escape plan when you're below 100 HP and leave. Activate your banner when it's ready, and there are some people there. Yell at your pocket doctor when they stop healing you for 0.1 of a second, stuff like that. This weapon is seriously brain dead, and it's worse with this loadout. Overall, I think this weapon is really good, like, incredibly good, but it's really boring. Not having the potential to rocket jump well makes Trooper incredibly bland and overpowered. This weapon just supports the WM1 playstyle. Using it with a crits doctor is so fun, but just annoying and ruins other people's days. But it's quite boring without. Not being able to rocket jump into an enemy and bonk them just breaks my heart. But when I get that crit supercharge, my smile shines through my straight face when I dominate half the enemy team. This video script took me 3 hours to write, and I took 10 hours to edit, and about 10 hours to record the clips. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment any weapons I should review, like, subscribe, and goodbye.